Good afternoon. My name is Rosa Wayodi. I'm with the Land and Property Center, that is LPC. What is Land and Property Center? This is a platform for people who want to sell or buy land. But the good or unique thing about our platform is that we do complete due diligence before we list on behalf of the seller. So if you're someone who is trying to sell your property, you're very welcome to come to us. But we have our team of surveyors who will go and check your land before we expose it to buyers. We want all the buyers on our website to be confident about any of the properties that they see. Wajue imefanyiwa search, map iko, ama mutation ama survey plan, alafu surveyor pia amefika kwa ground. Na lawyer time sale agreement lawyer pia atafanya historical search. So there's another story again that I wanted to react to. Hii story ilikuwa it had come out like some months back, just a few months back, about the Deliverance church land scandal. I reacted to the one for Dr. James Mwangi, the Equity CEO. This one is yeah, I wanted to say this one is similar. Now this is the thing. Every land scandal, anytime umesikia tu mtu amekuwa scammed, anytime someone has lost their property, the common denominator, it was called common denominator, is the same. It is the same. And I am saying this so that I can give confidence to you when you want to buy property. Unaona, someone like me, if you want to sell for me land, I don't have woga yoyote. I just know I'm going to check it out. It is the kind of, because I'm a land surveyor, it is the kind of confidence I want to pass on to you. If you're working hard and you want to buy land, why should you have fear? You shouldn't have any fear about that. I have my 1 million Kenyan shillings. Instead of buying land and I'm going to be scammed, acha ninunue kitu ingine, or let me just eat this money, as people nowadays say. The fearless Gen Z who are coming now into money, you know, they'll just say afadhali ni nikule. But wisdom dictates that sometimes, I mean, there comes a time when now you have to like maybe do this kind of investments. Utaweza kuweka kwa money market, uweke kwa account, uweke wherever it is that utaweka, but then at some point you may have just that one, which hata ushanunua gari, ushanunua, you're comfortable, you can have some money you want to put in real estate. The message is the same. If you're buying an apartment, it must have sectional titles. Do not do these subleases. And when you're doing getting your lease, just check. These are things. I think one day we have a video for like 3 years ago for leases. Apartments, but it must have. You must have a section. You must be buying a property that has a lease of 21 years and above. You must have a title for your apartment. Do not do a sublease. Number 2, when it comes to land, the thing is the same. Utafanya complete due diligence. Tafadhali usiende kwa wakili afanye search, useme nimefanya search na sasa niko sawa kununua shamba. Hizi ma video, hata ni react story ngapi hapa. Even if I react how many stories, the thing is the same. I will react that one for James Mwangi. I'll react this one for 10 billion. Yeah, James Mwangi was 300 million, 360 million. They're saying that the property is now like a 1 billion. This one for Deliverance Church, they are estimating it to be 10 billion, a 10 billion land scam. And I can tell you, when you go to our stories, there's a time we were doing Shamba stories and we're going to come back to repeat it. There is another one that was for 250,000. It doesn't matter. when you lose land, it is just the same thing. Kuna watu wamenunua ya 300,000 wamekuwa scammed. It is a lot of money to them. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing. So in 2014, the Deliverance Church through Kombozi Holdings presented an idea. I'm a former member of Deliverance Church. Presented an idea to the church members about some property, those sides of Ruiru. And the plots were 50 by 100, and they were going for between 2.5 million shillings to 4.4 million shillings according to the location. You know, commercial, you know, when you're doing a scheme, there's those ones that are in prime places. So between 2.5 and 4.4 million shillings per plot. So, yeah, so of course now here is the thing. Your bishop or your pastor or your mother comes to you, somebody who is not intending to scam you, comes to you with a proposal. That is well and good. Now here, I'm just assuming it was announced in church and promoted in the church channels. And I might give my opinion, let me just give it. I don't think that the church was like standing and saying, let us scam these people. I don't think so. It is just a misstep in the due diligence. So what went wrong? The property actually belongs to the estate of the late intelligence chief, James Kanyotu. It was under court injunction, meaning that it could not be legally sold. So when the investigations were done, they found forged documents, forged consents, letters of consent, ownership claims, and even forged titles. So eventually the Environmental and Land Act in July of this year declared that the whole transaction was null and void due to misinterpretation and fraud. And all the government issued a gazette notice ordering all those titles to be surrendered back. So unaona sasa, it was a estate where people were living, people had built, people had taken loans, people had invested, even retirement homes there. So this is not the first or the last case, as I've just said. It's not the first or the last case that we will see of this nature. So I want you guys to understand that according to the law, if you hold a title that was obtained fraudulently or through misinterpretation, the state will not guarantee it. There's that saying, the state guarantees title. The state guarantees genuine titles, I think, should be added there. If you obtained your land in a legal process, the state guarantees it. So in this scenario, you can see the descendants or the people that had inherited the land of the former intelligence chief. You can imagine them seeing that whole section of their land being trespassed, if I may, and by powerful people, once again, people that you cannot stop. But because they had the legal documents, they have been protected. You see? So you don't ever have to fear. A story like this, as I said in the previous video, cuts both ways. Number one, there is you would be wondering, can I be sitting like kwa shamba yangu na mtu akuje tu aichukue? If you have the right documents that have been acquired legally, no one can do that. You will challenge them in court, and no matter how long it takes, the land is going to revert to you. Hata wakuje na haraka haraka, and actually these people who usually take over, they have money, they have the power, they have the connections. Wanakujanga wanafanya hizi vitu haraka haraka. Kidogo your land has been fenced, okay, the cases are not many, but I'm just saying, in case this happens, just know that you have a legal recourse and the law is going to favor you. So how to protect yourself, I think, is the next point that I can talk about. If like you're like, so now I try to put myself in the position of I'm a member of the church. I'm just a member. I don't have this knowledge of I don't have like inside knowledge of anything. So if a church announces that there is this scheme somewhere, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, okay, fine, this one sounds like a good deal. We are not going to be running away from all good deals and saying that if the deal is too good to be true, think again. That's not being progressive. It could be a genuine good deal, but how do I confirm that this deal is a genuine good deal? Here is what you do. You are a member of the church, something has been announced and you're interested in it. So for the people that are selling, and this is what I advise, I don't like this thing of mother title. That we have 100 acres. So if you're selling, but you're selling to me a 50 by 100 or a quarter. If you're selling to me a 50 by 100 or a quarter, so if I want to do my independent search and I want my surveyor to check it out, they can't check out my specific title. They're going to check out the mother title, which now we don't even know whether you're going to finish the process of subdividing. I would be more comfortable if you give me my Kasmol title, the title of the Kasmol plot. If I'm buying half an acre, give me a copy of all the 4 pages of half an acre so that I go and engage my surveyor and my lawyer. It's good to engage a surveyor first, because and even if you go to the lawyer should engage a surveyor first. The first thing is do a status search. If this land, they had obtained the copy of title, me as a member of the church, I went and I was given my copy of title. If I'd gone to do a status search, then the search should have shown that there are no dealings. Search haingetoka. Status search too. Status search haingetoka. Haingetoka clean. That's a fact. Haingetoka. And I've just gone independently. Nime launch search yangu, haitatoka. So that one should tell me, thanks but no thanks. I think I'll go somewhere else. So tuseme search itoke. That one is a first green. You know how the sequences go. First green light imetik. Number 2, my surveyor will go and buy the map or the mutation or the survey plan of the property. And they should not have a difficult time. Or if I kwenda kwa survey office wapate this thing is missing. If a surveyor does not have a map or a survey plan, they cannot confirm to you the ground position. It is blind. You are blinded. And me, this is what I usually tell my clients. Siwezi enda kwa shamba bila map. That is me going to the property blind. Umenifikisha hapo, umenifungisha macho, na umeniambia sasa hebu surveyor niambie kama hii shamba iko sawa. Siwezi, macho yangu imefungwa. My eyes, I need the map. You understand? I need the map. So, surveyor aende. Mimi ukiniambia nifanye due diligence, niende tu kwa surveyor office na nikose map. Mwenendo wangu inakwama hapo. I know you think that I'm being radical, but mwenendo wangu inakwama hapo. There's nothing I can do for you beyond that. I've gone to the office. There's no map. There's nothing I can do for you there. So hapo kwa page 2 I can go and look at ili kwa subdivision of, okay fine, yeah, you can do that, but beyond that there's nothing I can do to help you. Number 3, the search is, so the second green tick has ticked. The third one is that I go to the ground now to tie the location that you are going to show me. And this one I have to say, si mimi niende nikutafutie, wewe nipeleke pale ulionyeshwa. ni ukweli sisi tunaweza kutafuta parcel imepotea, but at the point where I'm doing due diligence, kuna shamba ulionyeshwa, hiyo ndo unipeleke mimi nikuambie kama hii ni shamba ni hii yenye tumefanyia search na tumenunua map. You understand? See ati sasa now I know people always like, okay sir surveyor, now use your instruments to tell us. That one is a different kind of job description. For due diligence, take me to where you are shown. And if I find it is not that way, then wacha sasa nikwambie yako iko wapi. But first take me to where you are shown. If it sticks, we proceed. I'll tell you that hapo hivyo kwa kuangalia pia we check whether, of course we check whether it is government land, we check whether I know there's just those thorough checks of checking whether it is a government land, whether it is but this one will come out in the search. So there's all those checks of checking whether it's in the Ndungu Land Commission, the Ndungu report and vitu kama hizo. Haya, sasa tuende kwa nimekwambia sasa according to me and my preliminary investigation, proceed. Now when you go to the lawyer will apply for what is called a historical search. Now for historical search, we are looking at from the time the property came from the community, from the trust, to be a trust land or up to be from a government land to the first allotee, to you, that whole chain. Now here is where I want you to begin, and I think this is where they could have also checked. However, I do believe that such aingetokea. If there are any cases, if there have been any court cases about this property, let your red flag be, let your antenna rise and be alert. This is something that you need to now tread carefully. And you have to go and see the conclusion of these cases. What was determined in the court case. No. Yeah. Hata kama if you see that one protects you. If there has been any case concerning the matter, you go to that Kenya law, check out the case. Yeah, so now let me just wrap this up. There's some noise that is coming in. So go to Kenya law and check the conclusion of the case. Yeah, so once you check the conclusion of the case, now you can have all the facts that can help you make the decision about your property. So the deliverance charge case is painful, but it teaches us to do due diligence to your best. That due diligence is your best protection. I'm telling you, whether it's a church, chama, friend, verify before you buy. The state guarantees title, yes, but only when the right process is followed. So mimi, I'm telling you, hakuna shortcut kwa land. Hakuna shortcut, lazima ufanye due diligence. Na due diligence process ni ile. Panga ni ile tu yenye naenda kukata nayo shamba ndio bado ninaenda kukata nayo hiyo shamba nyingine ndio. Yani the process is like aina nini makona, it's just straightforward. Unafanya tu hizo processes ine na tena sasa hapo unaweza ukasema confidently. So if you want to list your property, right now we are serving Nairobi, Machakos, Nairobi and the environs, Machakos, Kajiado, Kiambu. If you want to list your property on our website, you will come to us and we will do the due diligence, then we list it. And if you want to buy, unaona hizo vitu zote tumelist hapo kwa website, they are yours for the picking. We have done the due diligence. There are some houses there that you can buy. There's a bungalow, there's a 4-bedroom bungalow, there's a mansionette, there's a 4-bedroom house in Juja, There's some property here near Mombasa Road. There's one in Mala touching tarmac. The options are so many. Just go to that website of ours and pick whichever one you're going to pick. Thank you guys, and until next time.